You shop with Jay King on a regular basis, you know how quickly the new items, they could be gone in a heartbeat. So add that to your order, shop online. We are busy, or you can go to hsn.com or try automated ordering. Okay, now a look at the Hubei up close and personal. We got a sneak peek at this earlier, but I have to say, Jay, there's an amazing story behind the Hubei Turquoise. So I will let you get into that, but I'll just quickly mention that it is on sale for everyone tonight. Lowest price we have ever offered. And if you are a true collector, if you are someone that wants every single magical antique gemstone ever created, Hubei Turquoise has to be at the top of your list. So Jay, tell us what makes it so desirable and also so hard to find.
Well, you know, if you're a collector and you want unusual turquoises and you want different types, you definitely should have Hubei in your collection. This is probably one of the more highly collectible turquoises that you can actually possess. They call it vintage turquoise. They call it antique turquoise. It has an amazing story to it. It's really kind of an American story. It was American miners and American lapidaries that came from New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, and Nevada that actually went and showed them how to mine this material back in the 70s, mid 70s, late 70s. Showed them not only how to mine it, they showed them how to cut it, how to do the lapidary work, and then most importantly, they showed them how to market it. In the late 70s, early 80s, this was the rage. I mean, everybody wanted this. Then they came in and they closed it all down. There was a period of about close to 10 years where you just didn't see any of this material at all. I mean, you couldn't get it at all. We started a program where we would go around to the small villages in this region, and we would kind of do like where you go to, kind of like you would go to a motel, but if you could have seen the motels, I mean, it wasn't Shangri-La, let's put it that way, right? And we had a person that went around for several years, and they ran this route. And what they would do is they would collect any material that maybe miners still had at their homes, or maybe families of some of the original miners would had. And we were able to continue to have Hubei Turquoise. And then it just died. We had none. This material that you're looking at here, we got 3 years ago. It was just because I knew somebody, I was in the right place at the right time. It was just it was literally a miracle that I got this. You're looking at this material, literally it was a miracle. And this is some of the finest materials, the remaining material that we had from that buy. And this was one of the original head miners, the head guys, the owners. It was his private stash. He was in his, when we got this, he's no longer with us, but when we got this, he was in his mid 80s at that time, mid 80s. This was what he had saved, his private stash. We did one big project, TS project, 3 years ago in December, blew out. And you're just seeing the last remaining pieces we can do with the rough that we still had left over. When that rough is gone and it's dwindling, I'm not saying I could even, like on this necklace right now, if I had to go cut this necklace again, if they wanted to reorder it, I could maybe make 10. Maybe 10. Because of the size of the nuggets.
They do, they go so fast, Jay, and unfortunately we're gonna have to move on as well. Go ahead. Yeah,
I don't have any material. And you know what's really even crazy? They're giving you the price on this. But this, I just want you to look at this material. Look at the matrix on this material. Look, you know, this right here, look at the color consistency of this. This is totally a collector's item, and very little of it is these smaller nuggets like this, these smaller shapes. This is normally when we do these, we leave them freeform, and they're monsters. They're really big. So this was something that was even uniquely different, even in the design.
Very, very wearable. You're right. It's all about that Hubei. By the way, we cannot keep any of these in stock, so congratulations if you're already jumping in.